Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you a video about the unboxing review about the Legacy United Infernac shard. That it's technically a Rock Lord, that it's a new version of the old Rock Lord, and sincerely I love such type of models, the armorized, because technically it falls in the classification of the armorized. It's the third of the series. I made also the video about the other two released, so the car and the bike, and you can find in the description the link about the unboxing review about these ones too, because I love such model. There's been also released other models related about the previous two, but sincerely I'm not interested about buying for now, we'll see. But I wanted to have the trio because it's really quite nice. Moreover, this technically should be the better of the three that has been released, and really I quite love such model. So now we see the box and then the unboxing. So we can go to see about the box itself, and really I hope that they make a better delivery, because they made this quite ruined the box itself, and I hope that they will come back to put closed here, or at least some plastic, because about the plastic there is these pieces, so completely plastic free can be, at least that they make it better. Okay, so they haven't dust or other things that can come inside the box, and moreover that the box is better. Okay, and really I quite like, and sincerely I suggest seeing the images on the box, not to throw away but eventually cut, because there are amazing images here that you can use in different ways. Also here, see, this is an amazing artwork. I remember that it's for the 40-year here of the Transformer trademark, so nice. Here we can see how it's the mod itself in the robot version, in the alternative mode that it's an helicopter, so quite nice, and armorized, so it means that it can be put as for the other ones and dismantled and added to other models, so I quite love this one. So now we have simply to open this and have fun. So here we have the usually paper one about the insurance. Okay, here have the instruction that I will suggest you to keep, because it can be quite a good referral, and it's better to have nice, because you can have inspiration about conversion eventually to add a model or combine with other models. And here so we have the model itself that as you can see it's quite nice, really nice, and I quite like. And here there is the part about the additional particles. Remember that we have the part that are here, that are the swords and so on, that becomes the part that of the helicopter. So it's really quite nice. So now we simply have to open such model. Okay, as usual I suggest you to keep this one, because it could be intriguing eventually, or you can throw away, but it's nice. And here we have this that I love as designed with these symbols of Transformers, as the other pieces that are the armorized part and so on that can be usually taken off, so nice. One thing that I like is that they changed the scotch that they used to keep this together, so it doesn't ruin when you remove it, this paper, and it means that you can reuse this, and I find it amazing, so I quite like such thing. So now we can go to see about the model itself. So we can see about the model itself, and I quite like, as you can see there is quite a lot of options to move. Also here the wrist, the head. Okay, about the leg we have quite a lot of nice options here. Here we have this movement, but also this one, really quite positionable. The only thing that I don't like is this part, that I would prefer to add another here point of junction, so that would be closed eventually and put much better, but it's not so bad really. I like this detail that it's with the transparent cabin, quite nice. And we remember that you can detach the options so that you can use for other things. You have the pins, quite a lot of them eventually to use. Also here, that's nice. And remember that you can then add this that could be used as launchers. It can be used in other ways. Here we had this that could be used as a sort of armor. Obviously it's this that has been put. And you had then the swords. Sincerely, these swords are nice because they could be used in a lot of ways combined with these pieces and so on, so not bad. But I'm really thinking about cutting off this part here that you can see, this, so that I could put the sword like this, because otherwise it doesn't enter, because obviously there is these pieces that forbid. But I don't like to modify in such ways, even if it would add quite a lot of nice combination eventually. So it's really quite amazing model in my opinion. And if you compare this with the other two that has been released, you can find that it's not bad. It's smaller than this one, but at the same time it's more solid than the Bouldercrash. So it's really quite not bad. I quite like this model. And now I want to build this with the other pieces so that I could have a model complete with all the pieces here, and then transform it. Here we can see the completed model technically as it should be, but I don't like this hole here eventually. But okay, sincerely it's up to you decide, because you can combine in a lot of different ways and really not mind too much. Remember that you had also this piece that you could use to put the swords to, so it's not a problem, and you have quite a tons of available options, so not worry too much. It's in a way quite nice. We have really an amazing warrior. And here we can see an alternative version with better shoulder pads. I used the rotators as shoulder pads. Obviously the sword are here. How I done? I simply put a little trick. Okay, I angled this thing so that you can see it's put in the way that it doesn't have problem, and then I put the here arm in such a way so that you can detach, and when you attach you have to make it angled a bit so that you can put this without any problem, and so you can move like this. You can see that it's really quite personalization. Okay, it's not completely stable, but nice in my opinion, because it's a way to use everything without having any sparse pieces and having it even much better. Quite nice. Mad Max. A little detail that could be useful here, this hole could be used to make this. So remember that you have another hole eventually that could be used to create other conversion options and so on, that it's intriguing. And here you can find another option that you can have. So I put this with the propulsor with this part so that can have a shoulder pad side. Here I taken open this part that usually close and envelope this, that it's old. Here I made so that I have a breast and I can see the head, and I use this as a sort of cap so that I protect the head itself. And here it's the most intriguing part. It's about the tail, because here I closed and I put this in a way that it's half similar to what it's about the macros, airplanes and so on, half moving on the feet, or eventually think about Jetfire. It's really quite intriguing. It's an option. It's simply having fun, modifying and preparing. And about the holes here, eventually you can fill with other pieces and so on. So you can combine and having this as base to work on. Quite nice in my opinion. And another thing to notice about such transformer is that if you put a light behind it in the upper part, you can make the eyes lighting up. Quite nice. And here we have the alt mode that it's simply amazing. I really love such one. It's wonderful. Really see the detail about here, the two pieces of transparent. Ooh, amazing. And moreover, it reveals other pieces that you can use to attach and so on. So technically you could create even something like a part of a robot or a gestalt. Really quite nice. I really quite like this one, really. It's wonderful. I really fully love about this. And so here we had the three models that sincerely I in love for, really. I think that these two are the better, and obviously Shard it's much better, but also Bouldercrash it's not so bad at the end, but wow, amazing. I love such ones. They're simply fantastic. Wow, really, I'm without words because they are amazing. Shout! Rock the night! Fusion! Rock the night! And here we can make a comparison of the Dreadnought Contemptor, the Shard one, and here the Imperial Knight, and we can see that at the end it's not so much different in size compared to the one here, Imperial Knight. So okay, it's a bit bigger obviously the Imperial Knight, but it's not quite bad. So eventually you could think about creating a base, put some pin so that you can put the model on and you can remove, and so create a sort of alternative version. It could be nice eventually. And yeah, I want to make a comparison of Soundwave against Shard against the Volcanicus. Sincerely, I quite like, and okay, it's smaller, but it's not so small, and I quite like sincerely because it's really quite intriguing. Going to the sea, going to the sea, going to the sea. And then I wanted to make a comparison of Shard against a Stone Talon. We can find that about the length, Shard it's even longer than the Stone Talon, but it's really quite nice if we compare about the size, because technically it should be most similar. Okay, here it's more massive, but it could be eventually a substitute. I don't think so, but it could be nice sometimes to see some a bit of replacement, and I quite like such comparison anyway. So what do you think about such model? Sincerely, I quite appreciate it. Okay, there are some problems about here and so on, but I think that maybe compared to the other two, it's one of the best, really, I quite like. And I'm really low for such model, really. Tell me what you think about, because I sincerely think that this it's one of the armorized that you are for sure to have, because it's amazing. So, from deynonmod it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So, I hope to see you again to the next time.